Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second episode, Mark Andrews has some things to say about Lamar Jackson. So look, y'all remember that Mark Andrews was at practice and he had got the questions from the reporters. You know what I mean? The little press conference that they have after every practice and everything. But after, he had some very, very sparkling things to say, not just about this offense, about the coaches, but about the guy throwing him the ball. You know him, Lamar Demetrius Jackson. That guy, right? The guy that has grown out his hair like Samson to have strength strong enough to put this team on his back. That guy. But I'm going to break down what he said. I'm going to keep it calm. You know why? Because God is good. All right, so we're going to get into it real quick, right? So Mark Andrews was asked about Lamar Jackson during OTAs. And Lamar Jackson says his balls are incredible. Pause! Oh! You know how we get down. And he said that he's impressed with the accuracy Lamar Jackson has shown throughout OTAs, and he's excited for the offense is going to throw more this year. This is why it's crazy, right? Because I laugh at certain things because we already know they're coming out of a tight end centric offense in Greg Roman. Tight end, running backs, running quarterbacks. That's the offense they're coming out of, right? But in this offense, he might get less targets, but they're better, higher quality targets. Because now it's not going to be 1-on-3 or 1-on-2. They're always going to try to take away who they feel is the quarterback safety blanket. Mark Andrews is Lamar Jackson's safety blanket. He is proven and tried and true that if in a clutch situation, Lamar Jackson's going to go to him with the ball. That's what it's been. That's what it has been. That's what it's going to be. But now, you can't double him as much anymore. That means he can do all of the work he wants strictly from the slot. Why, you ask? I'll tell you why. Because you got Bateman over here, OBJ over here, and then the other slot, you got Mr. Flowers. Mr. Zay. It's OKK. You understand? So that's what's going on right now on the Ravens. You always heard Mark Andrews say, oh, I like the offense and everything. But that's because they're force-feeding him the ball. He's now looking at it like, bruh. Because remember, he's seen what the offense looks like in a tight end-centric offense when there's no outside help because of injury. Right? Bateman got hurt. Duvernay got hurt. Like everybody was hurt, and they got rid of Marquise Brown. So he already seen it. He was like, bro, that was not fun. Listen, even if he would have got, and I think he missed 2 games, he probably would have etched another 1,000-yard season, right? But it would have been like, oh, okay, 1,000, barely made the playoffs, and then we got ousted in the first round, the wild card. You get where I'm coming from? Instead, he might strictly in this offense get less targets, but actually might have more catches. Wouldn't that be crazy? His yards per catch could go up. And we're going to be looking for that from him. Because no longer, listen, if Mark Andrews, he is 6, listen, I'm telling y'all this. I'm used to standing next to guys taller because I was a point guard. So at 5'10", 99% of the times I was the shortest guy on a basketball court. So I stood against guys 6'3". So when I looked at Lamar, like, yo, you're legit 6'3". You know what I mean? Mark Andrews is 6'5", 6'6". He is a shooting guard or a small forward in the NBA. You understand? He's huge. They're giants. They're big. Listen, a lot of y'all have never stood next to basketball players. You need to. It would actually, you start questioning, like, yo, how y'all be missing layups, bro? Your hands are already there. But what I'm saying is the safety blanket that he will give Lamar, what he already gives Lamar, and then he won't have the double or triple coverage on him because they're not going to live with Bateman. Because here's the thing: if Bateman is out there, OBJ is out there, Zay Flowers is out there, right? If you double team Mark, you're stopping a 20-yard play, right? But if you single cover Bateman, he'll hit his head on the goalpost. OBJ is probably giving you 20 yards, 20, 25 yards. Zay's probably hitting his head on the goalpost. So you got two legit guys, speed-wise, that can hit their head on the goalpost. You're not going to be able to double down Mark. So I feel like that's why Mark is looking at this and saying, I'm excited. I'm excited because he's going to get wide open touchdowns. Wide open. Because what are you going to be able to do? If you got Mark Andrews running up that seam and he's threatening that safety, and the safety knows if he comes back, if it's a deep comeback, then okay, it's 15 yards, 20 yards, right? Because I can't out jump him. He's 6'5", 6'6", and he has long arms. He has a long wingspan. But if that safety plays back, then that means he's giving access to open field for Lamar. And if he's giving open field to Lamar, if he has to come down and play more on Lamar, then he's giving up touchdown access to Bateman or Zay. So, pick your poison. That's why he's happy. And I already told y'all, Lamar was, when we had talked, and I'll always bring this up, because I can bring this up, so I'm going to bring it up. He was laser focused. Everything I told you guys was not a lie. The man was locked in. He was I'm telling y'all, every single time, it would be like, yo, man, I love the show, man. So much love, man. I'm happy you here. I'm happy you showed up, man. How was the food? Everything else. But yeah, everything was good, man. So what do you think about this season? We will destroy everybody this season. I will be unstoppable, unbreakable, unmovable. That was his energy. As soon as it went back to football, his eyes told the story. I'm telling you. It was like, and I'm like, man. And he did everything in his power to not only get ready mentally and physically. Coming to find out the man was on a 21-day fast. So he did everything to get ready spiritually also. He's locked in. And these players are being able to see it. They can't even deny it. That's why Monken's acting all crazy at practice. Because he's like, oh my God, he's amazing. I get to come back to the NFL and coach him. Hey, raise the roof. Raise the roof. That's how he's acting. So having Mark saying this, it does nothing more than solidify our thoughts already going in to training camp. Because in a couple weeks, 3 weeks, training camp, or is it 4 weeks? 3 or 4 weeks, training camp starts. And then all of that, and then the level goes from here to here. And it's already looking like he's ready. Calling, mitigating calls at the line, switching up protection, making sure everybody knows where they need to be, calling in audibles. The man is John Madden himself. It's beautiful, man, beautiful. If Mark Andrews can catch 60 to 65 balls this year, he's going to have 1,000 yards. I'm telling y'all. I am telling y'all. Because one thing people have forgot about Mark Andrews' game that he hasn't really got to show is his ability to run away from the defense. Lamar Jackson's first year in the league, you saw that. It was evident. He would catch a ball and just, and them long legs would just keep going and churning up yards. And everyone's like, man, he could run. He's going to have that ability and opportunity this season. That's this season to go full head of steam and just run forward. Because a lot of times he's trying to catch it and he knows he has to make himself a big enough target to get the ball to because he's double or triple covered. He's bracket. A lot of time he's in bracket coverage. And he still knows, well, I got to do what I got to do to get open. On option routes, whatever they're calling. Usually he's running option routes. If you watch the way that they're calling it on him specifically. But now it's going to be, they can't put that second guy there. They can't put that bracket coverage there. That third guy that might have his eye on him, his eyes can't be on him no more. He's going to have longer touchdowns. I expect Mark Andrews to have a 40 or 50-yard touchdown catch this season. I expect most of them to have that because eventually something has to give. If Lamar starts to carve you up, because you've seen it, and Lamar has the ability to literally take over the game with his legs. We've seen it. He can do it with his arm too, but we've seen him literally put people away with just his legs. He's like, all right, y'all want to put everybody under and prevent, or put everyone out there. All right, whatever. Bye. Win. And he turns into Speedy Gonzalez. Arriba. And he's gone. So you know what that means? More big-time targets, more big-time plays for Mr. Andrews. And I'm telling you, Mark Andrews is looking at them and saying, finger licking good, barbecue chicken, because there's going to be nothing they can do. I'm telling y'all, the safeties, when they have to pick, who are going to guard? Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, or Lamar Jackson. The defensive coordinators are going to be in their house, cuddled up in a blanket with their Snuggie, looking at their wives, screaming out, talking about some, babe, it hurts. How can I stop them? I can't do it. They're just too good. I'm telling you, that's coming next. Y'all thinking I'm joking. Y'all thinking I'm playing. Y'all think it's all jokes and games. Remember when I had called a year ago when I said Lamar is going to come in like gangbusters, and he did. He started off that season fast. And everyone's like, yo, bro, he's on a historical pace, like a 6,000, like 6,000 total yard type pace. And injuries happened. The previous year, same thing. Injuries happened. And that was in an offense that did not highlight the receivers. That was in an offense that did not highlight the throwing ability of Lamar. So, why is Mark Andrews happy? Because he's going to get a Super Bowl. That's why. And that's fact, Jack. And you can take that to whatever bar, whatever betting site, whatever card shark you know. Because if you don't know, now you know. Oh. And you know this, man. But that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you all for watching. Y'all already know what it is. We laugh, we have fun, but everything is rooted in fact and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Love the comments. Just be respectful, please, for me. Don't just keep it clean at Team Keep It Clean. Please keep it clean over here too. Please. I'm asking nicely. Thank you so much. And if you would like to donate to this channel to help it grow, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code, and that's where we do all donations. Okay, the donations have helped out so far. The donations are actually what bought the camera that cleared up all the image quality and stuff like that. When y'all realized it got real clear and stuff like that, that was the money that it came from. So it is being used for this platform. So if you would like to donate to this platform, right there, QR code to a Cash App. The Cash App is located in every description of every video that we do. And the name of the Cash App, $, The Wunderkind Show. Also available is the Patreon. You want extra access, behind the scene, extra connection to me, being able to be in sweepstakes, be able to win free merch, be able to be in the Fantasy Football Wunderkind League. Well, that's how you do it. And it's only for $5 a month. $5. That is all. $5 foot Patreon. Can you get it? I'm telling y'all, it's worth it. And when the regular season comes, there's going to be a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that's going on. A lot of behind-the-scenes access. There's going to be a lot of stuff, threads going on. So if that's how you want to get down, you want the extra access, that's how you get it. So go out there and support. That's another way to do it, all right? But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.